I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. My name is Jason Winkleman. I'm the Second Vice Commander, Sergeant at Arms, and Honor Guard Commander for the Shreve American Legion. Part of my job as a Sergeant of Arms is to educate people about civics and patriotism. And unfortunately anymore, not many people teach this stuff. So I'm very grateful to see you guys here. Okay? This idea started with the need to get rid of some of the flags that we have, the unserviceable flags. And we thought, you know what? While we're doing this, let's teach somebody why we do the things that we do. Why does the flag get honored the way that it does? It says the flag stands for all we hold dear. Freedom, democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Henry Cabot Lodge was a U.S. Senator from Massachusetts back in the early 1900s. He was a very patriotic guy. He had a history degree from Harvard, very smart guy. And he actually gave that as part of an introduction speech in Congress when they first started talking about having a U.S. flag code, a uniform flag code. The flag code is a set of rules, guides, and suggestions. Okay? Suggestions for citizens and groups that wish to properly honor the flag. It is not a law. Okay? So everything that I'm presenting to you today is in accordance with the U.S. flag code. It's what the flag code tells us we're supposed to do. But as it says right here, there is no flag law enforcement or penalties for non-compliance. So while it's a good thing, and it's the right thing to do to treat the flag respectfully, and to follow what the flag code says about how we're supposed to do things, it's not a law. There's no flag police that are going to come beat you up and drag you off to jail. Okay? So we're going to call these things by the proper names, okay? So, as you guys are looking at this, this is called a canton, like the city over east of us here, or a field. It's going to be a dark blue. And it has 7 red and 6 white stripes. Okay? The area where the stripes are is called a field or a ground. You didn't know it had so many names, did you? So, as you're actually talking about this thing, that's how you refer to it. So, I think we've already gone over this 13 stripes represent the 13 original colonies. The white stripes, the red and white, signify hardiness and valor, or sometimes they'll say sacrifice, the red like your blood, and the white being purity. The blue almost always stands for honor, being true, being a good person, being honest. Sir?
If it wasn't, the blue most of the time stands for honor, what's the other thing that also stands for?
I don't know. That's all I've ever heard of it called, is just the honor. Yeah, do you want to sing it? Okay. The canton contains 50 white stars arranged in 5 rows of 6 and 4 rows of 5. Okay? And yes, I did count them. Each of these stars represent one of the current U.S. states. So, we're going to start going a little bit quicker here. The reason that I started off with the history and why the flag should be honored and cared for, now that we know it, let's talk about how we actually do it. We talked about the whys, we talked about the when, let's talk about the how. Alright? We've discussed that our flag deserves respect and care. So let's go over some general do's and don'ts. We'll start with some do's. Alright? Everybody ready? Yep. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody ready? Okay. Do. Treat the flag with the utmost care and respect. Very basic. Okay? What do you think that means? What do you think treating him with care and respect means? Yes?
That we're honoring the United States and
Well, no, how do you treat a flag with care and respect? You don't, right. You take care of it. You treat it as your most prized possession, right? You're not going to throw your toys down the steps. So, yes. Well, some might, but
Only touch the ground.
okay. We're going to go over that. Keep a hold of that. Hold on tight to that, okay? Remember, it is a symbol of our country, not just a piece of cloth, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we're going to treat that flag with care. It's a symbol. It's a symbol. That's the thing we need to understand. It stands for something. Okay? Do proudly and properly display the flag every day, weather permitting. Weather permitting. That's the big key. And the general rule of thumb is if you don't want to be out in the weather, either does your flag. So, if it's a nasty, thunder, rainy, snowy, crappy day, bring the flag in, okay? That makes it last longer, that shows care for it, right? Do have your flag professionally cleaned if it becomes soiled through normal use. So, the flag will get dirty, especially if you live around here and you've got all these farms going this time of year. They're kicking up all the pollen, they're kicking up all the dirt, they're kicking up all the stuff off the trees. It's going to get in that flag when it's wet. It's going to discolor it. Have it professionally cleaned. I'm not doing any type of commercial, but Ray Crow Cleaner does a special. If you ever take a flag, they charge you a real good rate for it. Okay? Do properly fold your flag and put it in a clean, safe place when not in use. We'll hold on to fold the flag for a few minutes too, because we're going to come back to that. An important thing, and this is why I'm so proud of all of you guys for being here, do ask to participate in flag raising and lowering ceremonies at your school. That also includes parades, you guys with the Scouts, the young lady back there with the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts. You guys need to participate in these things, okay? So we've gone over some very basic things to do. Anybody else have anything that we should do to the flag? We should do? Yes?
I got to find out who is all cared about is under my court.
Uh-oh. Well, hold on to that one, okay? Because we're going to come back to that very soon. All right? So now let's discuss some don'ts. Let's hold on to that. So the most common rule, first thing everybody thinks when they talk about flag care and respect, first thing they say is don't let the flag touch the ground. Right? Isn't that like rule number one, basic 101 day, first day of school to flag school? Don't let the flag touch the ground, right?
Yeah.
So, do you have to dispose of the flag if it ever touches the ground?
Yeah. No.
You've got a difference of opinion.
No. No. Yes.
You do not have to dispose of a flag. I was told when I was your age, when I was a Scouts, that was the rule, man. I mean, they said if that flag touches the ground, it's gone. You got to dispose of it. It's been tainted. I think that was the flag companies trying to sell more flags. But nowhere in the U.S. flag code does it say that a flag has to be disposed of if it touches the ground. Nowhere. It does say every possible attempt should be made to keep it from touching the ground. Okay? And it also says if a flag does touch the ground, then every attempt should be made to get it off the ground as quickly as possible and return to service. Okay? Now, there is an exception to that. What do you think would make an exception to that? If the flag's on the ground, what would make you have to dispose of it? It gets, yes, it gets stained beyond cleaning or disrespected. So if somebody takes your flag and throws it on the ground and steps on it, one of them dirty, nasty protesters takes your flag and steps on it on the ground, it's been disrespected and it needs to be disposed of.